hear examiners talk about smooth to smooth and rough to rough. And I don't even know whether this is an issue anymore. Smooth to smooth means that the seams, this is the way the sheet is folded, it's folded in half. This is rough to rough. So when I open it, the rough seam is going to be up, and if the person's foot keeps on hitting this, what's going to happen? Even this little bit of a seam.
Friction.
Friction, right? So this is the top sheet. The bottom sheet is the one that has the seam smooth to smooth. So I'm going to check the border, and now this is smooth to smooth, and this is the rough. So I'm going to open up the sheet, and I'm going to put the midline of the sheet. The midline is the part that's in half, right? Towards the middle of the bed. The bottom sheet is what? Rough to rough or smooth to smooth?
Smooth to smooth.
Smooth to smooth. Think you want to lie on a smooth surface. You don't want to lie on a lumpy surface. So just remember it that way. The bottom sheet is the smooth to smooth. I don't even know whether they really pay attention to that anymore, but I don't want anybody to have a problem with a state board examiner. The sheet is measured to the edge, the bottom sheet is measured to the edge of the mattress at the bottom. It doesn't overlap. You want it to overlap at the top. So you're going to lay out your sheet, then you're going to open it. And then you're going to do what I call the karate chop. So it's not tucked in there, it's tucked in at the top. You're going to pick up your mattress, and you're going to go to the midline of the mattress and tuck it under. So you go, I need a sound effect. Ah-ya.
Yeah.
Ah-ya. Okay.
Not to say that long.
No, you don't. Don't say that. But you remember, you want a nice smooth, you want to take, not just the corner, you want to go to the middle of the mattress and tuck it under. Then it's really going to stay. So you say that to yourself, or secret. Then you're going to go about 12 inches up to the bottom part of the sheet, and you're going to pick it up at an angle. And then you're not going to go like this, because what does this do to my back? It might look good if, you know, if I were on a game show and you know, some woman is in high heels, and but that's not good alignment. You want to be like this, and you want to tuck it in. You drop that corner and you tuck that in, and you're tucking in. You're tucking in.
The trick all these years?
Huh?
That's the trick all these years? To make a bed properly.
Yeah. That's all, you know, just.
The way you
mush it, one side always coming up.
the upper one, can you just try to do that again?
Yeah.
Can I try? I can do it, yes.
No, there was a trick to it that we liked.
No, there's no trick. Okay, you have more at the top. You only have to measure the bottom sheet to the bottom part of the mattress, right? No overlap. You want it to overlap at the top. Okay? So you pick up the mattress, and then you're going, forearm is going to go under more or less, right? So you go, ah-ya. Very good accent. Okay, and 12 inches up, you're going to pull it at an angle, and then face it. You're not going to do this twisty stuff, because that's going to wear you out. Over time, if you're turning this way, you're going to go home at night and you say, boy, this job is really harder than it is. Okay? So you're going to tuck it in,
Wapa.
drop it, tuck it in.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. that's the first amazing I've ever gotten.
No, because I do it slightly different, but.
Okay, so that's that. Now, you're working by yourself. So now is the top sheet. And I'm going to open it.
Oh, you won't finish everything first?
Not when you're working by yourself.
Oh.
Okay?
So when you're doing the state, you gotta leave it like
No. For the state, I'm going to show you something. This is just an unoccupied bed. This is, nobody's in it. You're going to do it with the dummy in the bed. Okay? So it's different. But I have to show you this. This is part of my job. Okay? So you're gonna lay out the sheet. Remember, there's none of this.
Yeah.
You do everything quietly. So now you're gonna be a little at the top, and you're gonna be more at the bottom. It's gonna overlap at the bottom. These were sheets my daughter used in college, these blue ones. And you're gonna open it up,
That's rough to rough.
and that's rough to rough. Okay, so now, if I were making a whole bed, I would put the blanket down and then a bedspread. Halfway. Every bed has a border. So you fold it over about 12 to 15 inches of a border, and that keeps the sheets kind of weighted on the person. It gives the person a little more warmth on top. So you always make a border. Okay? So now, guess where the ya-ya happens? Here. I'm going to raise, and I'm going to go ya. And I'm going to pick up 12 inches, and I'm going to tuck it in. And I'm going to drop it. This side does not get tucked in. The top sheet does not get tucked in all the way up. It just gets mitered or hospital cornered. The reason being that if I tucked it in, when the person would pull the sheet down, everything would come out. So this way, nothing like that happens. Okay, so this is very simple. All you're gonna need for occupied bed is bottom, top, and pillowcase. So now, I come over to this side, and the sheet is short. I'm gonna pull it because I can. And I made it too short on this side. I should have folded it more in half. I'm gonna miter it. Pull and tuck. Pull and tuck.
Because they do make an amazing bed when you see it. It's like smooth in the hospital when you see an empty room. It's really smooth.
Yeah.
Well, that's what, because you make one side and then you're pulling and tucking.
So in the another side, you don't have to do the karate move.
Well, I did do the karate.
So?
I made it such a good karate move. I didn't fold the sheet in half at first. The laundry takes care of that. It wasn't perfectly. So
Okay.
yeah, so you karate chop it here, and then you pick it up. How many inches up?
12.
12 to
About
15.
12 inches, 10 to 12 inches at an angle. You tuck in the triangle, then you pull and tuck. You pull and tuck, pull and tuck. And now this is folded over, and you're going to
Loosen.
karate chop at the bottom. The same thing mitered on this side. And this is a closed bed. Pillowcase.
And it should be it, right?
Huh?
It should be it, that's it.
No, going on. There's more. You open up your pillowcase. You put it in.
And yeah.
And you don't do this action, okay? You tuck it in. And some of you may be better. Some are excellent bed makers. They just have a certain hand and opening away from the door. And you put that at the top. This is a closed bed. So when a person first comes into the hospital, this is
Can
the...
I lay on it now to see how it feels?
Yeah, thank you, Jasmine, no. Okay, this is a closed bed. When the person is in the room, we leave an open bed. So the open bed is like this, right? Not too neat. So the person can just climb in and then just pull the sheets up, right? So that's an open bed. When a person goes to surgery, you'll be making an OR bed or a surgical bed. So it would be open to the side. The surgical bed is kind of fan folded to the side. In some places, I've seen it rolled.
Which one would be asked to do in the state book?
You're gonna do the next one,
Oh, okay.
okay? So that's a surgical bed. The person gets brought back on a stretcher. Nothing is obstructing them. They get put in the bed, and then the sheet gets brought over them. That's a surgical bed. So I have to check off that I've showed you this. Now we're gonna put Miss Okiwawa back in the bed, and somebody's gonna help me.
Miss May.
Miss May, sorry. Okay. This is what you're gonna be doing when, I'm gonna show you how to do it with the patient. This is what you're gonna be doing when the sheets are coming off. The next person that's in line to make the bed is gonna be folding them. Thank you, Arlene. Hold on. Willing to do it, I don't know. Okay, hold that. So we're gonna make this one smooth to smooth. So you're gonna work with your partner, right, to fold the sheets that are coming off the bed so we can continue doing it. Okay, so you fold it in half, then you fold it again in half, then you fold it in quarters like this. Then you're gonna go to the halfway mark. So bring it here. And then, that's okay, and then again. The laundry will be doing this for the, you know, in the workplace. You're not gonna be folding, you're not gonna be folding, one more. You're not gonna be folding.
Roll up.
Guys, when you're in the hospital, unless the union goes on strike, you're gonna be making, just making the beds, and the laundry will be doing the folding of the sheets. The good people in the laundry, so every time you open up a nicely folded sheet,